Hey, Kick and Crew, we're having a contest today. I'm going to make easy spinach and artichoke cheesy dip. Lots of cheese happening. And your job is to name any of the products you see that you see me use. Whether you have it or don't have it, you can comment have it, love it, or love it, want it. And we're going to get down to business. I'm super excited. We are doing Landon's birthday party, and I'm in charge of some cheesy dip. So it's about to go down. So here we go. I will post the recipe in the comments as well if this is something that you're interested in doing. So basically, I took our colander set, I took a smaller bowl, drained the spinach that was frozen and just kind of broke it up a little bit. That's going to be in there. You can actually put the frozen dip in in the refrigerator the night before and let it drip. Then I have softened cream cheese that I put in our classic batter bowl. Yep, you know it. Then I'm also going to add, with our measure all cup, 2/3 of sour cream that's going to go in here. And I'm going to use my scoop and spread to make sure I get the whole 2/3 cup. Then I'm going to need 1/3 of a cup of mayonnaise. Okay, so I'm just going to push it back down. I'm going to be a little messy for a minute and squeeze that in there and wash my fingers real quick. And you basically just stir it, squeeze it into the top of it. And some people have been really good and made their own mayonnaise. Not today. All right, so push that in there. And when you have a cream cheese based dip, you probably want to use a hand mixer to make sure it's all blended and fluffy for you, because it just is easier to do it that way. So in this part, I'm also going to add, the last part are 2 garlic cloves. Wonder what this guy's called that doesn't have to peel the garlic. It's called the garlic press. 2 of them are going to go in here before I actually whip it up with my messy scoop and spread. Somebody asked, is this just for peanut butter and jelly? No, it is not. It is for all the things. And let me get the shell out of there. The cool thing with the garlic press, you guys, is I don't need to worry about the shell because it kind of mushes it all through. 1 more garlic clove. Boom, boom. And we're good to go. So let's get the mixer. And I'm just going to use my old standby that has a cord, but I'm going to have a surprise for you on the beginning of next month. But today, it's old school. So just plug it in my hand mixer, and you just want to blend it until it is fluffy and put together. Your cream cheese does need to be soft for this. Mine wasn't, so I just put it in the microwave for about 15 seconds. But you can already see the difference, you guys. Hang on. See how fluffy it is? And it just goes together really well. Okay. Done. This cord is a pain because it gets touched everything. All right, so get that out of the way. Let me stick these guys in the sink. Okay, that's out of the way. So this is basically just the cream cheese block, the sour cream, and mayonnaise and garlic. Here's where more yumminess comes in. Okay, so you put your spinach in there, already drained, thawed out, and you want to squeeze it so it doesn't have any liquid. I just took it in a paper towel and squeezed it out. You can mush it through here. I just like the paper towel method because I feel like it works. Alrighty, the other part is a little bit different. Most of us get artichokes in cans, but that doesn't have very much flavor, you guys. It honestly is better to get it in the oil because it has a lot of seasoning in that part. Alright, using my same little guy on the flex mat. You guys can comment as you see it. You just comment like crazy. And then I'm going to just chop them up a little bit more just with our little knife, our coated knife, just to make sure it's good for a dip or a bite size. Slide of a cracker. Okay, let me move all my cheeses out of the way. So we're going to use 3 different kinds of cheese. Well, no, 4 when you count the cream cheese. So one cheese is mozzarella. One will be Parmesan. And then the last one on the recipe I'm going to share says Gruyere, but it's really pricey. So we're going to do it with Monster. I know it's not the same flavors, but you guys, it's cheese and I'm okay. Okay, so this is all done. Coated chef knife going in the sink. Then I'm just going to kind of pour this in there so I can blend it all. But this had the olive oil seasoning instead of just the jarred artichoke hearts, and it gives a ton more flavor. All right, let's put this out of the way because it's so messy. Get our batter bowl. And then the last part we're going to add are the cheese. Now, this is a cup of mozzarella and a half a cup of Gruyere. And then I'm also going to add another half cup of Parmesan. I am going to save the other cup of mozzarella to put on the top so it'll bubble up and do all the things. Your oven is preheated at 375, I hope. And it's going to cook in a 9x9 casserole dish if you have it. If you have a deep dish pie plate, that's a great way to do it. I'm going to do it in my new cast iron skillet. I'm excited about that. So, because it has a lid to take, and it's going to really bake for 25 to 30 minutes until it's bubbly. Let me get a bigger spatula here. Okay. We need to pull out the big dogs. Somebody made the comment, I think it was Dorinda or a cat, like, how many of these do I have? I have about 4. These, I have so many. But I use them all, and there's always one in the dishwasher. So if you have the silicone mix and scrapers or spatulas and they get stained, because sometimes when you do tomato sauce or something that's real colored, stick it in your sunlight in your windowsill and it actually naturally gets rid of the stain. Just stick it in there for the day, let the sun shine on it, or stick it outside if you want. It's up to you. Oh my goodness, you guys, this smells amazing. I did forget salt and pepper from our grinder set. I'm gonna add some of that. And I think that's it except the cheese on top. I would normally use our deep dish pie plate. That's actually a really good idea because it's so pretty. But our new cast iron pieces are beautiful as well. You can do this in your crock. You can do it in a brownie pan, 9x13 brownie pan. Okay, so this is our new skillet that is available for host in August. Quite a few hosts are doing this for 60% off, and it has a lid. It's a little shallower than the Dutch oven, and I've really liked this. I've used it probably 4 times this week with our sloppy joes. I like the cleanup as well, and I'm just gonna spread this on the bottom and put some more cheese on top. No judgment. It says it in the recipe, so you got to do it. What I'm going to serve for dips, you could do carrot sticks, you could do crackers. We got a baguette. Wayne went to the grocery store for me. I'm going to, while this is baking, the last couple minutes, I will do the baguette sliced up and do that in the oven and brush it with some olive oil and maybe cut a garlic clove in half to flavor it. But this looks amazing. Football season is coming back. Game night for family. I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to do that with school nights getting, busy and hectic. So family time together with game night. So this dip is perfect. It is actually going to be for Lannon's first birthday, which was actually yesterday, but we are rocking it out today. So here we go, a little more cheese. And did you see how I could move that around? That way you can do it over a bowl or just like I'm gonna do over this. If your cheese is really soft, put it in the freezer and that'll make it a lot easier to grate. Now it says a half cup. No, we're not doing that. We gotta have it cheesy, gotta make it good. All right. And then it's gonna go in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes and it's gonna be bubbly and I'm gonna rock out a picture of the finished product. So if you guys, if this is something that looks like a fun recipe, I am gonna post the recipe directions and exact measurements. Just know I switched the cheese from the Gruyere to the Munster. No clue if they're even the same flavor. Don't even care. It's cheese. All right, have a great Sunday. Toodaloo. Don't forget to name your products. Bye.